The alleged spiritual successor to Command and Conquer. Oh boy, that's I've heard that before several thousand times. That a lot, so we'll see. High hopes, but let us first delve into the settings. Oh, yes, visuals, yes, audio. Turn that down a little bit. Maybe not that much. Maybe that was a bit much. Welcome, little bucket fishies. Yes. So yes, the playtest launched today, so we'll be testing it. I hope it's good and not garbago. Alright, only thing that's available today is some campaign missions, so let's try it. My god, can I actually choose? Yeah, I didn't think so. We can't play the Tempest Dynasty, but we can play the GDF, which is totally not the GDI. Also, if you're not familiar, this game is set in the fucking Iron Maiden universe, right? I think.
Iron Maiden?
Yes, it's the same IP as Iron Maiden, if I remember right. It's like a prequel or something.
Commander, no idea if it is. Haven't looked at it.
Your file was a pretty impressive read. I'm Colonel Fisher.
Nice teeth.
Directly to me. We could certainly use
nice wrinkles.
Intelligence has a situation brewing in in Iceland. We have routine
okay, in full
lights are going out, starting from the east coast. If you ask me, I reckon it looks deliberate. I want you to do a sweep of the area and flush out any dynasty forces you might find. Remind them that the GDF isn't to be trifled with. I'll link your control interface to the battle network. If you've got any questions, now's the time to voice them.
Nice.
I would say so far the voice syncing to the face moving is not the best.
It's a little off, but that can be tweaked. Okay, the cool thing about this game is there's actually dialogue options in this RTS, which I'm curious to see what much they do.
The hair and the lighting.
The Tempest Dynasty isn't actually led by Domovoy Malkalin. You've seen his face. He's a figurehead, being puppeted around as a mascot. All because he founded the dynasty, gave his people something to focus on in the fallout. It's PR. These days he probably doesn't know where he is half the time. The dynasty is actually controlled by Alex Malkalin, his son. That man's the reason the dynasty even qualifies as a military, rather than a band of old men waving their sticks at the world because of how the war ended. They're a threat, sure, but only because they think they've got something to point. That's why we're here.
That's why we're here. We're here to fuck up the people of a different faction.
So we're still here to beat up old men, right?
It's like, yeah, we're here to teach those old men a lesson.
Subtitles or boost volume.
I don't like it. If it is the dynasty, they're up to something.
I don't think I can access settings right now. Oh, let's turn off that fucking timer, shall we?
Just to harass our harvesters. They've got their own irradiated zones to squabble over. Let's hope a small contingent just got a bit too big for their own boots. Watch your back out there. That's all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying. Come here. Give me your little teeth. Look at his teeth. His teeth are very teethy.
According to scopes, nothing. We're chasing ghosts with guns. Maybe it is nothing, but I'll believe that when I see it.
Now the question is, do the dialogue options actually do anything?
I doubt it. I'm imagining it's more for background stuff.
I do hope that eventually they implement the idea of dialogue decisions with different mission paths, because that was something Tiberian Sun had that was cool.
I would imagine if anything, it's
well, they didn't have that.
The mission selection rather than, oh, Commander, at the end of this conversation, you can pick your mission.
No further questions, Fisher. I knew a guy named Fisher in my school. He killed a dude.
Glad to hear
it. He killed a dude.
And good luck. I put my neck on the block.
His younger brother was much cooler.
Don't let me down. Let's see what you can do, Commander.
He's just sitting there being fine and chill. All of a sudden, hey, didn't your brother murder someone? Yeah.
Okay, we got some things. So we got an armory. No. Got a commissary. No. Doctor. No. Can't click on nothing.
No way you thought you could click on them. I
don't know. You never know. Okay. All right. So let's check settings real quick.
It's gonna be game if anything.
Game. Uh-oh. No subtitles. That's not the magic word.
Really being graphic.
I mean, you never know. Sometimes developers are retarded. They forgot subtitles. Muppets.
Controls.
Yeah, why the hell would it be under control? I mean,
it has to be somewhere.
You think? All right, well, we'll just turn it up a bit louder. They need to remember that. I can't believe they forgot the subtitles. What is a bunch of silly willies? How do you forget that?
Is it in audio instead?
No, we
we
looked.
looked everywhere.
Oh.
I'm liking the visual aesthetic though. That's pretty good. It's giving me some Command and Conquer vibes, which is
I
what
like
they're aiming
those
for.
fucking neon like goggles in the fucking background.
Yeah,
over
that's
his
a bit
shield.
much though. You're just like my eyes. My... Beep. Number
Also, I
machine.
like how there's a DNA strand just randomly over his right shoulder. I get that it's a display, but still, that's his left shoulder.
Oh my god, there is just a DNA strand.
Randomly, for no fucking reason.
I mean, maybe it's related to the story. We'll find out. Ah, is the world map gonna be like Command and Conquer? Whoa. The red is the bad, the blue is the good.
I already taken umbrage.
Operations have been disrupted.
You're
in
fucking
this area.
headquartered out of Britain.
Dynasty interference is
Brabangistan.
retake and hold the position. Await the arrival of a mobile construction vehicle, then build a base and recommence harvesting. Destroy any Dynasty forces and search for signs of a nearby Dynasty.
The music's doing that thing. I forget what that's called. It's cute.
Like rising chords or something.
All right, we got a cutscene. Yes, this is hitting all the right notes with me. I hope there's a cutscene for every mission.
I have to take some points off for using bullpups.
Ah, they're probably Europeans. They are using bullpups. Abomination! I don't like this faction anymore. They're sneaking and squeaking.
Wait a minute. Look at that map. Okay, those two things might be fence.
Oh my god, that's adorable. What the hell is that? Is that their harvester? Is that their...
Yes.
It's like a little toy.
Did you not pay attention? It literally said harvesting operation spotted.
Command uplink initializing. Please stand by.
Oh my fucking god.
Look at that motorcycles. Bullpups. French!
Reinforcements have arrived.
Oh yeah. Oh god, so this studio did like a game press thing, and I remember the games journals playing it. I fucking wanted to gouge my goddamn eyes out. All right, blood. Looks like he gets bloody texture. Blood splatters on the ground.
Can they shoot through? No. They have to have direct line of sight to shoot.
Panning with middle mouse. Okay, very good. Kill him! We got some wounded. Oh, I accidentally switched targets too soon. We got new troopers. Does my mouse work with them? Okay. Oh, all abilities will appear here, so you don't have to toggle between them. That's clever. That's what I'm assuming. Remote drone boosts routes drone control planes and allows direct control combat
Here's the
drone.
question: does it only use one of their abilities, or does that use all of them at the same time?
That's a good question. Boom. Car destroyed. Oh, didn't aggro him? I do not want to move next to that field barrel. Boom. All right, yeah, that's what. Oh my god, when we scroll, the snow wiggles. Ah! Oh god, don't focus on the snow, Kibbs, you tard. Boom.
Yes, I was about to say you're gonna lose units if you do that.
There's a
Gonna
special
laugh
box.
Gonna laugh if saving that would have been useful.
Oh, it looks like. I thought that was a box. It's glowy. Glowy box is not a crate.
Oh, so you didn't use your drones.
I didn't.
Combat ready.
No, it's attached to the unit. You can't take a drone.
Oh my god. Get back! Screams. X to cancel.
You're already did that, so you know going that way is stupid.
That's what the hands wants me to think. He's like, no, Larry, Larry.
I agree, you are stupid. That's not what you said initially.
Hands. Okay, looks like they can't see me. Or shoot at me, at least. Oh my god.
Primary objective accomplished.
Pop it. Oh yeah.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Now, you think they'd fucking notice the troop transports?
Flying incredibly low. I mean, to be fair, that's very CNC-esque. Oh, we got medic boys. Very good. We got little fucking trucks. Oh my god, they drive so cute. They have liquid physics and they go wiggly wiggly. Oh god, don't do that! You fool! Ah!
Gibbs not paying attention and all of a sudden getting his 10 fucking kills. Okay, no, hold on. I want you to look at that fucking barrack. Oh,
It's a hand and nod, I know.
it's not a hand of Nod. Nod doesn't exist.
Ah, whatever. Basically the same thing. Alright, we can't repair the vehicle, sadly.
Oh, so the drones, it seems the actual drones have a, at the very least, anti-building weapon. Because they seem to be doing more damage than just your dude.
Yep, they fire for like rocket pods or something. Okay.
Oh, so you're standing next to explosive barrels.
Oh, yes, very good, very good.
Very cool.
Yes, I'm liking the
Use your
feel.
drones to scout.
No, I refuse to use unit abilities.
Commander, we're under fire here. Need an assist.
Need an assist.
Commander, I decided to just fucking charge them fucking crowd.
Commander, have you heard of CBT?
Commander, CBT or cock and ball torture. Well, actually taking damage? No. I was more curious to see if they were taking damage than actually help them. Oh my god, we saved him. Commander. Commander,
I think
commander,
you're supposed
commander.
to use an ability.
Heal.
Secondary objective accomplished.
Thanks for the help, Commander. Standing by for orders.
Thanks for the fucking voice acting.
Commander, GDF forces collect intel as a resource. Intel is used to authorize limited countermeasures such as unit abilities and support powers.
There's a decent amount of unit detail. I'm left-handed, so the bindings are absolutely horrible for me. But we'll have to fix that later. They're absolutely atrocious.
You have the wrong kind of hand, kid. It doesn't feel. Grateful kid.
Grenadiers, go! Boom. A boom. Whoa. Alright, so far so good. Now, the feel of the units is important here, and this is polish.
You have a membership, by the way.
Sudden Cringe has been a member for 10 months, is not going to lie. Don't know why such love for CNC other than nostalgia reason. Hope it's not a CNC clone and has some actual mechanics worthy of a modern RTS. Yep, I'm kind of seeing the potential here. Do they have the guard button from Generals? Damn it, they don't. I like that little area bubble thing. Oh, gosh, damn it. Alright, that's the special lore resource. It's called red stuff. Okay, that's literally
They
no.
don't
It's
seem to deal with blobbing that well when it comes to unit hacking.
yeah, they deal with it better than most of the old CNCs. Alright.
Rejoice, child. I have come to berate you for your love of old strategy games.
I lost a little Humvee.
Did die happy.
Did die happy.
So, how is it? Ass?
So far, pretty good.
Other words?
Oh, come on, get him.
You make it sound like you want it to be bad.
Yes.
He does.
That'd be
If
fantastic.
Dibs is sad, better.
Indeed.
The explosions are fantastic. The harvesters are
COH
absolutely
on
cute.
launch again. That's pretty great.
It's got a great presentation, and the buildings are extra crunchy.
I
That feels very
see
good.
what you're saying, but I'm not a massive fan of the spawn-in shotgun blast of random garbage that shoots out of the ground.
It's supposed to be pieces of the building.
I know, it just looks very weird.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Oh, it's our little MCV.
Someone ordered backup. Construction vehicles standing by, Commander. Let's build up that base.
Oh.
Give me the location.
How do I build? Deploy.
Constructing.
Primary objective accomplished.
Oh
I like how
god.
it just
I need to rebind all the keys. I'm left-handed. Help.
you're
Help.
saying this.
I actually liked that, because I was about to go like, okay, maybe it's going to actually transform. Nope, it does what they always do. Disappear into the ground and create a structure. That is actually how it's supposed to be.
The sound effects are very good, and the music is actually surprisingly good too.
Unironically, since you have medics now, you should
And the
keep your
vehicles
buggies
have
in
weighty
that.
movement too. It's got a lot of potential. There's also stylism, because you can actually see the trooper is bigger than the vehicle. So they're going with the same sort of CNC scale style.
Rifle ready. No problem, Commander.
Everything feels kind of like toys.
Construction complete. New construction
Oh,
options.
okay. Is that how that building works? That's a harvester. And then we have a little barracks, and we want to put a little barracks right here.
Constructing.
Yeah, I do like how all of the announcements and stuff, they have a definite funky tone to them.
The one thing I'm not a fan of, and the one thing that I immediately dislike, and so far I've disliked already, is the first thing I saw in the top right. Pop cap.
PopCap.
Do not
Well,
like
no.
pop cap.
Construction options.
If you're trying to make a balanced video game, PopCap is important.
I know, but at least make it a lobby option to turn it off.
The thing is, if they want this to be the campaign,
There might
have
be,
an idea.
there is persistent things in the campaign. The game has teased that already. There's dialogue options even, but they're mostly questionnaire so far. Nothing decision based. Okay, so we can build walls. Let's see how the walls work. I can't build that, missing tech.
Unit ready.
See you there, little fat member person in chat. Okay, allow me to engage with this
Wow.
topic here.
Unit ready.
The love for CNC. This is an interesting topic because I do agree a significant portion is probably nostalgia.
Intel passively.
If this had come out in a complete vacuum, no frame of reference whatsoever, even if it was good, it would be like,
Unit ready.
it's a little bit old school. But there is a certain value to nostalgia, because the reason why people are nostalgic is, of course, because they're nostalgic of something that was good. And this, in many ways, represents a school of RTS that doesn't exist anymore.
This genre is dead.
Story-focused RTS.
Yes.
Like the story and atmosphere focus, because like the reason... This is one of those things that the young kids don't understand. Squints at our Kyle.
I'm
Actually,
not
to be
sure
fair,
I
I'll
feel
bet
about
you
having to
I'll build
confirm the construction of things.
Back in the day, real-time strategy games were actually some of the most story-focused games on the market.
yeah, because you bought them to play the campaign.
And that's something that has kind of disappeared. Like, there are still strategy games with stories, but they tend to be tertiary concerns at best.
So far, I'm actually really liking the feel of the actual combat, though. It feels explodey, feels chaotic.
Do you notice your units actually dive on the ground?
Yes, they actually dive down, which is actually a touch from CNC.
Should probably take out that missile battery.
No, it only shoots the drones. The bigger threat is these guys at the moment.
Flamethrower is too gaseous. I disapprove.
The thing is, that's not just a problem with this
All right, what do we
game.
get?
That's a problem with a lot of games in general.
My little Jeepy's dead.
Yeah.
Fences.
Training.
Now, one thing I also don't like. Shift production, unless it's a different key, there's no shift queue. What the heckin'? There's a couple things missing from the demo. The first thing, other notable thing is subtitles. 3,000 monies. Alright, fine, game. I'll engage with your artillery.
Hold. Cancelled.
Awaiting orders.
No problem.
Sorry, sir.
Control,
Are the
maybe?
corpses? No, they're not persistent.
they're
They
not.
disappear. They stay a while for quite a while,
They
though.
stay quite a while, yes.
Because there would have been bodies over here from the previous fight.
Yes, and your Jeep's gone too.
The wreckage, the debris. That tank is cute.
I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of the style of everything. It feels like they definitely went for that CNC toy-esque vibe, but I don't know. CNC did it in a way that felt more appropriate.
This is, I mean, for the setting and what this IP is, this is perfectly appropriate. I played Iron Maiden.
Reporting.
I believe this is a prequel in the timeline, as far as I know. And correct me if I'm wrong, but it's set in the Iron Maiden universe. Hence why we have the GDF.
So I'm noticing when you're clicking on buildings to the left, they have different like icons that are highlighted and not. If you hover over those, does it say...
Damage type. It shoots a rifle-based weapon, which does 6 damage, a range of
Okay,
3,000.
so
Speed
it's just saying
2,
the
targets
type of
ground and air. Armor.
Damage type rifle.
Yep, it's probably how
This,
it's codified.
Sir.
I know, it gives me the idea of
click the
this being a
Grenadier.
melee unit.
Click the Grenadier.
The Grenadier. Grenadier has a penetrating damage type. Does 60 damage, range 1,200.
Damage type nothing.
Breaches garrisons, but not transports, dealing damage to infantry within. Alright, let's try the artillery for airstrike. I imagine it's not going to be a very powerful ability, but hopefully enough to take out those buildings. Okay, it's a wing of bombers. That was actually a bit more punchy than I was expecting.
Is that good or bad?
Well, I mean, it does more damage. It costs 3,000 monies to call in.
$3,000. How many troops is that?
Troopers, $220 per soldier. So it can probably earn its money quite quickly if it gets a
Quite an
blob.
expense.
You should probably tell your medic to focus on healing and not actually combat. You lost a few Grenadier boys because of that.
We got in.
Awaiting orders.
Medics.
Acknowledged. Move out. Moving out. Engaging enemy.
I can't capture their base, sadly.
Reporting.
I like the building design a lot more than I like the vehicle and the unit design. The buildings look more appropriate to me.
There are 3 factions announced for the game. 2 are publicly announced, and the third one is a mystery faction, which I assume is not human, and is related to the red Tiberium, basically.
If it's based off CNC, I would imagine that's the case.
It's gonna be some sort of alien. What? I didn't finish blowing up all the buildings. All right, let's see the next mission. Archer's gotta see this. No, don't tell me that was it. I'll have a heart attack
That
if that
was it.
is. Ah! That's too little.
The dynasty of a mass
Wow,
Might just be the first mission of many.
Hold on while I go fucking hang myself.
Suck it.
Oh, it is. Barch is right. That's just too tiny.
Well, they said in the thing there was only one mission.
Damn.
Immediate retreat order to all GDF units in 10 miles.
I don't need to see this. I already seen this.
Yeah, this animation quality is actually
Here,
rather impressive.
Look at this. This is what I want you to see. We'll do it again.
Commander, good of you to join us.
This is the mission briefing quality.
Your file was a pretty impressive read.
Voice
It's off.
voice syncing is
We could certainly use someone with
Yes,
not
we
perfect, but
we noted that
has
as
a
well.
situation brewing in
they're exaggerating the mouth movements. They're probably using
Tempest harvesting all over the grid.
that
Some
thing
of
where
the
you
lights are
map
going out,
people.
starting from the East Coast. If you ask me,
And the actor
I
is
reckon it was
over
deliberate.
enunciating
I want
to
you do a
make
sweep
it
of the area,
register.
Flush out any dynasty forces you might find. Remind them that the GDF isn't to be trifled with. I'll link your control interface to the battle network. If you've got any questions, now's the time to voice them.
And now I go to my default animated pose. And they can ask different questions.
That's very cool.
Technically,
Honestly, I wish they'd done
to be
actors.
honest, I don't like it.
Yeah, live
I
action would have been
get
nice.
Something. There's a lot of Tempest
I get
all
the
over
appeal,
Iceland,
and
you know they're
depending on
obsessed
how
with
they
this
would have
stuff.
done it,
Why
it
go
probably
all
would
that
have been.
way just to harass our harvesters?
It might have been cheaper.
See, I would have wanted
depending
it
on
a
who
couple
they got.
ways. I'd want live action briefings, and what I would want is CGI animations for the cutscenes. So we'll skip into the game again, because they do have
Glad to hear it.
the whole thing. Now it's in-game rendered cutscene, but it's
My neck on the block
nice
to get you in
flavor.
this position. Don't let me down. Let's
And
see
yes,
what you
chat,
can
that
do.
is the guy from XCOM. So there's gonna be aliens.
same voice actor.
To be fair, the voice actor from XCOM is not bad.
No,
So
these
it's
two
just
jokes.
Very StarCraft, isn't it?
Yep, it seems like
Which
a
is not a
hybrid
bad
of.
thing.
Oh yes, I agree. Actually, StarCraft 2's campaign was the natural progression of the single-player RTS campaign, but unfortunately,
you're
nobody
probably
kept
going-
making them. No.
Which means you're probably going to get mutually exclusive upgrades for specific units.
Yes. All right, but we can't click
Which
on these.
I always liked that idea in a campaign because it also gives it a bit more
Kyle?
playability.
But,
What's
yeah.
the time where you are right now?
Day-wise,
No, time, like clock.
8:23
Actual
p.m.
time.
U.S. standard.
That fucking clock in the background is actually correct.
Oh my God,
See, I was noticing
that's
that
a
looking at
little
my own.
detail.
Yeah, I was looking at my own clock and like that looks eerily similar.
It's like, wait a minute. That's a, that.
It's a nice detail.
So
I didn't
kids,
even
you can-
notice.
You can test this if you want. You can change your time zone to see if that actually changes.
No, isn't that a 3 right there? 2023. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely 20.
Yeah, no, it's accurate.
23 or
Let
something.
me check the actual thing.
Well,
Yeah,
now
it's
in,
down. No, it's down to the second. It's down
That's
to
what I
the
was about to
fucking
say.
second. Yep, it's the same. Well, that's a neat touch. I didn't even notice. Good catch, Bart. Yeah. I
know,
don't need
I'm
to do
more
that.
intelligent
God damn it. But yeah, I love the cutscene stuff. Bartram can't wait to force you to play so much of this. He's like, can't please.
Well, after all the waves were 0, right?
Look at the campaign map. Very Red Alert 1-ish, actually.
I did
Tempest harvesting
say that this
operations
game
have been
did see
disrupted
some
in
points
this
taken
area.
off for me
Dynasty
because you're
interference
headquartered
is
out of Britain.
suspected.
Headquarter-
Taken hold of the
It's a
position.
European base.
The arrival of a mobile construction vehicle, then build a base.
There's
and
clearly a
recommence
great deal of
harvesting.
polish in the
Destroy any
briefings here, which is
dynasty
quite nice.
forces
And
search
listen
for
to the
signs
mission
of
briefing
nearby
music.
dynasty
It's
base.
a bit too intense for what's happening, but it's neat.
Now the thing is, it's meant to get you in the mood.
And then the guitar building up there. You hear that, don't you? It's a very tense atmosphere. Now let's get it. And then we'll show you cutscene again. It's a pretty lengthy cutscene, which I do appreciate.
Very good quality too. This was not cheap.
Reminds me of Halo 1, not Halo 1, Halo Wars cutscenes.
Oh, those were actually very good. It's a shame Halo Wars sucked, but cutscenes were great.
Sir, why are we all wearing radio backpacks? Isn't this incredibly pointless?
And also,
Shut up, soldier.
very bright green visors.
Very easy to see at night. Be shot with.
I will say, like, it feels like planets. And I'm.
It does.
The design, I am not the hugest fan of it.
It's generic.
I like the
shouldn't harp on
tanks
about it, but-
of the red people the most. And I like that harvester thing they have. There's like these chubby little tubes.
Yeah, I'm definitely playing the red guys. The good guys look like losers.
The good guys look like losers.
They also use bullpups, which also is a negative.
This is so Command and Conquer right here. Like, it hurts me.
Reinforcements have
Okay.
arrived.
How many hours are you gonna play the same mission?
I'm gonna do it one more time, but I'm just, oh man. See, I didn't even read anything. I just heard it was out and I was like, yay! Like, it's got the basic things, attack, move, you know, all the stuff you'd expect, control groups, so we can control group them.
Units can't shoot through each other, so they actually have to be positioned reasonably well.
Yep. So unit positioning does matter. So that's one thing that's a bit different than the older CNCs. Because they cannot watch, they'll actually have to go around.
It's interesting. Could make your points.
And they do have
strategy.
drones.
Infantry, you got it. Sir?
The red fuel barrels are such a CNC thing. Whoops.
Whoops.
Let's see. Enemy vehicles parked next to fuel barrels. Wouldn't have it any other way. It's very exploding. You know what? Let's turn it up a little bit more. Let the game sing to us.
Roger that. Give me a second. Spinning her up. Roger that.
Oh god.
Oh jeez.
It uses both. Wait, how do I get the drones?
Remember, it's an ability.
Are you goddamn?
Yeah, I know, but it works weirdly.
No, you can see the zone where they can deploy it.
You have made hands angry.
You had upsetty his spaghetti.
Hands is angry.
This
Run,
seems
bucket
so
fish.
obvious. How could you not figure it out?
Because I'm also thinking about things. One thing I'm thinking about is like, God, I hope the campaign's good. I mean, to be fair, like, if it's set in the Iron Maiden universe, Iron Maiden was actually pretty good, but I never imagined that setting to have an RTS.
Primary objective accomplished.
I will say that. That is a surprise. That means you'll get the little bitch lady, what's her name, as a fucking hero.
What?
Yeah, because I bet she'll be... No, wait, no, this is a prequel. That's the only reason.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's like, are you sure? I will say, the idea that that's what they call their medic, they're not just a medic.
They're riot medics.
Specifically a riot medic. Because apparently that's such a big deal that they had to specialize that way.
I'd actually wish the buildings crumple a little bit
Did you
more.
actually also notice that your units are like leaning side to side every now and then when they're shooting?
Yeah.
They're wiggling and they're pickling.
Oh, can't skip these.
Commander, we're under fire here. Need an assist.
Commander, I'm just a grenadier. I'm a unit you need. And then dies.
And that was
Unit
the
padding
point
around
at
lips, though. Look at that. See that? Little bit of an issue there they had.
Yes, I mentioned that.
Yep, here
just
again.
that,
There again. Like,
but
there
there's-
is some corner pathing issues there they're going to tighten up. Because that's going to be cancer in
It's
multiplayer.
also when you just have a lot of units selected.
Commander, standing by for orders.
period.
Awaiting orders.
Commander, GDF forces collect intel as
We can shift queue orders, which is good.
to authorize limited countermeasures such as unit
Reguline, your photographer is leaking through your fucking microphone.
Damn
again.
it.
Damn it!
It was good so far.
The Sentinel Scout car's alternate fire mode exchanges firepower for marking rounds, generating intel when marked targets are destroyed.
Our troops don't actually take damage from the red stuff. Or do they?
Generating intel. So then what can you do with...
We can't do anything with intel. It's not in the
Not
game.
very intelligent.
It's like an after campaign thing.
Commander, you see those barrels
A
by that
mission.
power plant?
Experience.
Oh, rocket bro.
The only concern is that it's being published by THQ Nordic.
Now hold on here, there, hands.
I'm reading chat.
No, he's reading what they're saying.
Yeah, I'm still blaming Hans. Hans has ruined the lives of many people in my country, okay?
That's fair.
Personally,
Oh my
Yes.
god, look at those little
The,
harvesters.
Extreme weather front Hans.
You like that, don't you, Arch? Don't lie.
I do.
That's cute.
See, THQ Nordic, I tell you, they've got the best intentions. They're just retarded. Like they're a cute little dog that doesn't quite know what it wants to do. And that means that they will
The
try their
villains.
best to make this a good thing. And it's not like everything they've done has been an enormous bomb. Like Remnant 2 has done very well. Destroy All Humans 2 was apparently well received.
Oh yeah, I like that one. That was a good remake.
Remnant,
Hey, wait, real quick. The who's the developer for this? It isn't 3D Realms, is it?
let me check.
Someone ordered backup. Construction vehicles standing by.
Tempest rising THQ Nordic.
Is it like an in-house team?
Beam says Slipgate Ironworks and 2B Games.
Primary
Okay.
objective accomplished.
Because I saw, I think I thought I saw. What?
Said I think what he did. Okay, he passed around. Okay, so you do have to actually move your units. They won't automatically move out of the way for your construction.
They are also
Construction complete.
making Titan Quest 2, which is interesting. They're also working on a reboot of the Gothic series, which I'm more skeptical towards, but
I did see
okay.
Gothic 1 is getting a remake.
Constructing.
It's an interesting idea. They've also made, what is it, Jagged Alliance 3, which I've heard is good, I haven't tried it yet. Expedition series, like Rome outstayed is welcome by quite some fucking degree.
So
That's
wait,
THQ Nordic isn't bad, it's just like they're just...
oh, it's got an
they're like a
animation.
slightly more
New construction options.
volatile Slytherin. That's what I call them.
How do you rotate the buildings? They must be rotatable.
You don't.
Oh, I rotate my camera.
You rotate
Whatever.
your camera. That kind of rotates the buildings. You can see them from different edges.
Sort of, birdie, little monkey. Now the question is, this is the tricky part. How much red is that? Like, what is the originator of red? Is it, where is it coming from? Like, because in Tiberium Sun, it was the main spore primary large crystal, and so how much can that field support? So let's experiment here. Can it support 2 refineries?
How
Part of
much
me is
red
curious
too much?
for
It's called Tempest
this
or something.
demo if it is just infinite.
Also, how
Well,
does
this means that
factories work?
the alien enemy is going to be named the Tempest.
Unit ready.
The Tempests. Tempestorum. Tempestis.
I do like the fact that the building actually like deploys it via drone.
Unit ready.
It's cute.
Constructing.
Now,
You know, it would be kind of funny,
Unit ready.
and I know this would date the game in the far, far future after society collapses and people find this game later. If when it's deployed, it's like, it's no Amazon, but it'll do.
so does the Tempest actually expand outside of its radius? Or is it limited to where those veins are? Because notice how the veins remain, but the resource nodes on top are gone.
I can actually explain this, Kyle, because I've been paying more attention than you, woman.
Screaming Barge.
The veins are the things creating the crystals. The veins do not go away. The veins grow the crystals. You can see you can kind of see them growing, but it's not easy. So that field is infinite, but the crystals are not.
Okay, so it'll regrow. So 2
Yes.
refineries might be enough to actually overexhaust that point and that point there. But these areas are resource points.
You also notice the harvesters are not being smart, and they're trying to go to the same refinery.
Ach, mein Gott.
How far can the sandbag? Okay, it can be dragged 6.
ready.
So that means a purchase of a $50 sandbag can generate 6 more modules or tiles worth free. I can put a little turret right there.
Unit ready.
Oh, my God.
Constructing.
Does the field hurt your infantry like Tiberium?
Constructing.
I don't think so. I don't think Tempest has the same stuff, because Tiberium would actually mutate infantry into Visceroids.
Construction complete.
Yep, his health remains stable at 160 out of 160. No effect from the maneuvering through the field, despite it looking rather
I wouldn't want to go near that.
rather dangerous, honestly. Alright, so we got that. Alright, now let's fully explore the map.
Training.
Oh wait, yes, the second test. How many multi buildings can we build? And can the MCV be repacked after being deployed? No, I don't think so. Well, that's a bit of a shame. I like when you can repack the MCV and move it around. You can be cheeky with it. Then they go back to find your base and there's no base there. Like, what?
Construction complete.
Now, by building a second barracks, does it allow us to have 2 production queues? It does. That is big, because that means multi-production queues are pretty important. And that spends just as fucking fast, too. Now look at the amount of money we're spending. It's dropping significantly faster with 2 barracks producing units.
Unit ready.
My God. That's a revolutionary feature.
Moving out.
Now, let's explore the map. We didn't explore it last time. There's nothing to see, is there? It's like a linear line, isn't it?
There probably is something for you to see.
Move out.
Because you can probably come up here and use your drone to scout.
You got it.
That's true, yeah.
Fucking tutorial mission. Wait, you've been ignoring your NAS.
Oh no, I'm not doing Nias today. No, I already did them. This is a little bonus stream. Read.
So the reason you nyad there is because of your brain damage.
Yeah, brain damage.
Unit ready.
He's like, okay, that's fair. Everyone's got a little
Otherwise,
bit of
I'd have to yell at Reguline again.
And thus, Reguline was defeated.
Unit ready.
Can't. The drone got blown up by the AA device. Oh,
Why is it there?
because it can go further.
Unit ready.
Okay, well, I can't. Can he, wait, can the drone target that fuel? Ah, the drone has the pit. It has just enough juice to take it out. That means theoretically we can get it from over there, too. Oh god, I need to turn up the cursor sensitivity. But the controls are tight, and I do like it.
Do you now?
I just don't like how there's no shift queuing building production. Holding shift or control
I like
does
how
not amplify
your,
construction.
Defensive turret, after it fires, the barrel sizzles and is like a bit red and starts to cool down.
Unit ready.
Unit ready. New construction options. Step that, kid. It's racist. No.
Getting
Keep.
close, sir. You can't do that because it's outside his range.
Unit ready. Secondary objective accomplished.
Airstrike ready. Let's pick a location, Commander.
But why would I use an airstrike when I can just brute force it with my own men? Like, you're a monster. You'll take millions of casualties.
Well, you have infinite money to produce them with.
That's true. I'm sad. All I get to play with is this one Jeep and I can't even replace it. It does look like a toy car, though.
You have money.
Huh?
Unit ready.
Snapback $25 say for the brain damage, yeah. Hashtag ruthless Reguline, yeah. Thank you for your generous donation. Really appreciate it.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Can you accelerate time in this game in single player? No. At least the keys that I'm normally used to. Most RTSs don't even let you do that.
$88 for Ruthless Reguline left.
All right, we're just gonna A move it and see what happens. There's a flamethrower tank.
Unit ready.
You know, it'd be kind of cool if they make different death animations. Like when guys burn to death, they run around screaming on fire like, "Ah!" like that. And then like guys explode into chunks, like Gibbs.
But they shouldn't do that, Kyle.
They don't.
What are you gonna do, pray about it?
Well, maybe they'll add it. I hope so. I think it'd be a cool touch. I do like the look of the Dynasty dudes. They look cool. They got cute tanks. They got cute soldiers.
Kyle would find the men pretty cute.
Looks like you agree. That's their MCV.
Got it. No problem. Spinning her up. Roger that. Commander, unit ready.
Kyle, like a certain Prussian, is attracted to men in uniforms. I wonder if he likes them large.
Wow.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
This is a pit of your own digging, Kyle.
Or it was too close to the refinery when it blows up.
Unit ready.
What about that? Do buildings do any splash damage when they explode? Nope. Though you'd expect it to.
Looks like you destroyed all you could.
I'm wondering if they should add the ability for buildings to do splash damage. Because what I liked about the earlier Command & Conquers, not the later ones, in Tiberian Sun or Red Alert Year's Revenge, when a building would be destroyed, it would shoot up bits of debris. Those debris would actually be projectiles, and if they landed on the target, they would do damage to the target.
Roger that.
Making it a bit more chaotic might actually help. Now that's the end of the demo. Sage, I saw 8 gigabytes and got excited that it was going to be bigger. That it was gonna... Mr. Bob says for 5 Nuzaki Buck says kind of looks like Veinhole with Tiberium on it. The game looks great though. Yeah, it's got a lot of very nice polish, very shiny polish.
You know what? You didn't finish reading it.
Yeah, he says hashtag cock and ball torture for Gibbs. Hashtag Kibby and flashlight. Hashtag
Okay.
random voice thing. Thank you for your generous donation. That's degenerate.
You get to choose him.
Gungan.
All right, we'll let the trailer play this time. Goddamn. You already
You
saw
get to
it.
translate it.
Initializing. Please
I
stand
don't
by.
want to do the connect
The
the
dynasty have amassed
NC
an
again.
enormous army right under our noses. And as of 10 minutes ago, while the GDF Council was debating whether to even respond, the dynasty have launched attacks across our western border. They've been planning this for God knows how long.
My God. There's like a war.
SciComm, Code Red. Issue an immediate retreat order to all GDF units.
I hope that there's a third secret campaign. If you beat both campaigns, you unlock the third faction campaign.
That's called DLC, Kim.
No! Command & Conquer was always like a secret campaign.
Called DLC, Kim.
Those are cute.
I have reinforcements on their way to you. Pull that base apart.
We've discovered a strange property. On a large scale, the event could be catastrophic. Get me one of these missiles, Commander.
It has potential. Has potential. We've heard it before. Please just don't fuck it up. It's all I ask. It's a very small ask. It's a very small. But I like the feel of it. I'm going to force my friend Barch and drag him kicking and screaming along to play this game over and over again. If it's good. I just hope it's good. Fingers crossed. Oh, I hate it. The worst part is it was good. It wasn't like bad or something. So like, now it's that nagging feeling in the back of your mind, like, well, they hit it off to a good start with the demo or the playtest demo. But I honestly hope that they do more stuff, more responsive feedback. I want to see like more violence. I know it's very weird, maybe, but like more unique deaths and more violence. People need to explode into pieces and giblets. People need to run around screaming on fire as they burn to death. Buildings maybe even more explodier and crunchier. More chaos, more mayhem. That's the kind of stuff that make Command & Conquer amazing. And this is all the right makings of a CNC potential. So, well, a successor to the mantle of base building RTSs. Because base building RTSs are dead. Like, all that's around is Age of Empires and StarCraft. There's no other alternatives. I like it, I like it. They just gotta work on the unipathing around the cliffs and edges, though. That was a bit rough when I see troops doing StarCraft 1 things where they get clogged up and then like one dude just like, oh, and he's like, I'm gonna path around the planet. It's like, but there's nowhere to path. The only way forward is across that bridge. Oh well, I'm looking forward to this one, chat. But that's gonna wrap up this baby stream because there's nothing else for me to do.
It will be.
So I would recommend everyone in chat download it. It's currently available on Steam. Apply for the playtest, play it yourself, give it a feel, give it a squeeze, cope a feel, chat. And we will see you in tomorrow's stream. Thanks for joining us, chat. Good night, little chat fishies. Goodbye.
Night now.